Hi, how are you doing? My name is O'Neill Dennis. I am the founder for Step Forward, and as you know, we run a number of initiatives, including the UK Christian Chart. And we're here today. Today is a very special day. We came out to see a gentleman who is, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, the most formidable force in the UK choir scene. We came to talk to him today just to really get some insight from him, some thoughts, some ideas in terms of where are we now and where are we going in respect to the entire scene. So, ladies and gentlemen, help me to welcome Sir Bazil Meade.
Thank you very much.
Good. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. You're a new kid on the block.
New kid on the block,
Yeah.
talking to a legend. A legend. 30 years. Wow.
It is actually 33.
33 years.
Yeah. We did our 30 year celebration 3 years ago.
Wow.
In the Royal Festival Hall. A
Man.
landmark event inviting choirs from all over Europe.
Yes.
So it was 30 choirs at least.
I remember seeing that, I
Yes.
remember seeing the promotion for that.
It was an amazing event.
Wow.
Packed out the Royal Festival Hall, and we actually broke the Guinness World Record for the largest performing gospel choir. They came and they were present to witness it and gave us our certificate.
Wow.
Yeah, it was an amazing event.
I
The
missed that.
spontaneous involvement by the choirs, different language. You had Spanish, you had Dutch, you had Danish, Swedish, many Italians, you had Irish, English ones, all come together just to celebrate gospel music. And because they have connection with the London Community Gospel Choir, they all came over. They were so excited.
So 33 years. And another major event coming up, we pray.
Well, yeah, we certainly have them. They're happening all the time.
Right.
It just they take different shape. We are traveling extensively, visiting places like Beirut, Portugal.
Yes.
We were due to go to Georgia, former Soviet Union.
All right,
But
okay.
the political situation had just pulled it from us. And we've got one or two other places. We're going to Melilla, which is Spain in Morocco.
Right.
So we are very busy, as well as all the other events we have coming up.
Yeah, because over the last couple of years, for some it would seem as if you're quieter in the UK, but you've been doing quite a lot more outside of the UK. Yes.
Many people have met me and said, "What's going on? What is she doing?" I said, "Oh, we're cool. We're busy, but we're abroad.
Yes.
We're doing a lot of work, particularly Spain, Italy, particularly those two countries, and Ireland. I tend to travel quite a bit to Ireland as well. There are many gospel choirs there.
Okay.
People don't know things like that.
Yes, they have a gospel music awards as well.
They have a gospel festival.
Gospel festival, right.
Which happens in May.
Right.
I helped to start that
Wow.
4 or 5 years ago, I think it was.
Interesting.
So some of the choirs I was out there recently. I'm going back out in February to work in Dublin with some choirs there.
Do you need anybody to help you carry your places around? Because, all this traveling.
It's like taking buses now. It happens so frequently, but you get used to it, and it's lovely. I just love sharing the gospel, the style. It's the interaction between me or my choir and the new friends that we make.
Friends, how do you stay relevant? I mean, you don't look any at all as if you've had 33 years in the industry. You look like you're just ready to get going now.
My passion is still there. And
What's the secret?
important thing.
What's the secret?
I just believe that God has placed this in my life, and I accepted that.
Wow.
I love what I do.
Yes.
I love because it gives me the opportunity to empower lives. It's not just about religion. It's not about religion. It's about empowering lives. Right. And I'm sharing who I am and what my inspiration, the source of my inspiration, is God. My faith in God. So if you got me with you, if you want me to work with you, you will hear that story.
Right.
I don't have to stand in a pulpit, and it's much more impacting if I'm looking in your face, telling you, because you're curious about what my inspiration is, and what encourages me to play, or what is at the heart of the passion.
Yes.
With which I talk and sing and do everything I do. It is my faith in God. That's bottom line.
Has that faith ever been shaken? Can you give us little?
The reality, of
Yes.
course, I think I am nowhere near perfect,
Okay.
and I would certainly stand up and say that many people have seen me public in mistakes that I've made. They are real.
Yes.
They're human. I don't live in a cocoon,
Yes.
and I think we all have those situations that when we would question. Maybe not even because of a fault, but because things are not going our way.
Yes. Yes.
Because everything that we worked for just seemed to be taking longer. When you look to the left and to the right, people who are not living lives of faith are just running ahead and achieving all that they
Yes.
want. But your journey seems a bit more harder, and you question that at times.
Yes. Well, what brings you through those moments, those times, those difficult periods? Is there anything that you can remember that you resonated with you, something that actually kept you through those tough and difficult moments?
I think I was mentored by a woman called Olive Paris, and
Okay.
you read about her quite a bit in my biography.
Yes. Yes.
And her faith in God was never questioned, as far as I can understand and see. And she had many ups and downs, many difficult times, but she says, Basil, God is the source of everything that I am, everything that I hope to be. And even though I struggle at times, I have nowhere to go because my rooting
Is in him.
is in Him.
Wow. Wow.
I can't go anywhere. And I took that on and I said, well, yeah, that certainly is what do you call it? A core that I can hold on to, because I've seen what it did for her, and she
Yes.
held her faith right to the very end.
Yes.
She has impacted thousands of lives. I used to travel with her as her keyboard player, and in Greece, Jamaica, Canada, or various places, certainly the length and breadth of the United Kingdom, preaching in churches, and I saw amazing things happen.
Yes. Yes.
And that helped to compound my faith
Okay.
in
Okay.
God. So I've had many people say to me down through the years when things weren't going great for the choir,
Right.
"Oh, Basil, why don't you go back to work?"
Yes,
you're struggling."
yes.
I said, "How can you tell me that? You were not there when God gave me this.
Oh, right.
You
Yes.
weren't there."
Yes.
And I've always personalized my faith in God.
Right.
I might go to a church as a pastor, there are elders and so forth, but they are not the controllers of my faith in God.
Wow. Wow.
And I've always maintained that. So nobody can tell me anything that will sway me,
Because you know
because
what,
I
yes.
know
You know for
what
yourself.
God has. I know the change that came over my life.
Yes.
And I know the realization, you opened my eyes to the gifting that was in me.
Right.
And that is where many of us probably are still running around like headless chickens, as we say, because we have not found the gifting that God has. We haven't opened ourselves to that.
Yes. Yes.
So we are trying to follow other people's gifting. We're trying to copy other people. And in many places, this generation is very much like that.
Yes.
You want to be like everybody else. Why? You are a unique person.
Yes. Yes.
Discover who God
Who
wants you
God
to
called
be.
you to be. Yes.
And once you have found that,
Yes.
you will walk in that.
Called.
Walk in that lane, because
Yes.
that is yours.
Wow. That's profound.
And that's where I am. That's where I have been. That's why people say, "Oh, you kept it going for so long when everybody else has started and then fallen by the wayside."
Because you knew who He called you to be, what
Absolutely.
He called you to do.
I'm walking in my
You're
lane,
walking in your lane.
and that said, you can't change me.
Yes. Yes.
I'm there, and that's where I continue until these legs can't carry me anymore.